The difference in sourced foods, what does that mean? That basically means, I'm going to try and keep this really short, the source of your food is so important. It's important because one thing and the same thing can be completely different. So one apple can be completely different to another apple. One carrot can be completely different to another carrot. One piece of steak can be completely different to another piece of steak. It all depends where the source comes from. So in an ideal world, you want a clean, pure, organic environment with fresh, nutrient-dense soil, and you grow a carrot, and you're going to have as much of the nutrients a carrot can have. If you get a mass-produced thing that they've got to stop a load of pesticides and stuff and little bugs eating the shit and preserve it and get it to grow quicker, you've got to spray it full of loads of shit, loads of more chemicals. So ultimately the source of that, say it was a carrot, goes down because the soil's less nutritious, and it comes along with, you've probably heard, GMOs. Just not to get too much into that, but anything that's sprayed on top of it that's chemical and it's not nourishing, you're going to ingest it and it's going to do you damage. So the source is so important with everything. When considering the source of everything, like generally anything that's mass produced, it goes into supermarkets. Some things are okay, but animal products you've got to be very, very wary of, because you've all seen the videos of where they squash animals in these things and they're pumped full of shit. You want to be buying animals that, if you're eating animal products, again, that's a completely different argument, but if you're having animal products, you want organic, pasture-raised, basically, unfucked with. They're in their natural environments, they live long, healthy lives, and you therefore ingest a healthy animal. You are not just what you eat, you are what you ate. If that makes sense. So if the cow's unhealthy and it's pumped into a cage and it's pumped full of shit, and you're going to end up eating that. And the source of that one steak compared to another, like grass-fed, healthy, pasture-raised cow, grass-finished, is going to be completely different. That's going to do you damage. The one that's pumped full of shit, that's going to nourish you. So in general, the source is everything. And the biggest obstacle for people to do this is it's fucking expensive. It's so expensive. You've got to transition comfortably. Accept any situation you're in. Just accept it. I haven't got the money to do that at the moment. But start progressively moving towards better choices. Again, with animal products, it's a completely different argument if you want to rule them out altogether. But even if when you're left with vegetables and seeds and other sources of protein, you've got to look at the sources of all of them. Are they being sprayed? Can you trust the word organic on a label? Ideally, you want to build a relationship with a local farmer and a local butcher and buy everything locally, because not only is it better for you, it's better for the economy and everything around you. It has such a more positive effect. But yes, it's expensive. So take into consideration everything that becomes an obstacle. Do your best with it and continue to progressively move forward with it. And ask yourself, what is worth getting? Is it worth getting and spending a lot more money on organic stuff if, first of all, it's putting you in debt and stressing you out, and you're not getting enough bang for your buck? You've got to ask yourself some questions. Every person is different. Every individual is going to be in a different situation. But all you need to know is look for the best source of everything. And an egg is not just an egg. A steak is not just a steak. It's not all the same. Water is not just water. Look for the best source of everything, and you'll feel the difference. You'll notice a difference when you start eating better food. So that's the importance of source.